Hey guys, Sure Shot Midget here. First video in a while. I've been gone for a week. So, this is of a friend's gun. Now, the day before I left, I got a magazine in the mail. It leaked just a little bit, so then I put gas in it. The shipper was an idiot and didn't put any gas in it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you're not supposed to have gas in your mags when you ship. I've done it. If it's not a leaky magazine, it's not going to blow up. And if it happens to blow up, you have insurance on it. Or if it catches on fire, it's very rare that something like that's going to happen. So I put like 5 seconds of gas in like an M4 type magazine. He didn't put any, so it leaked. I lubed the heck out of it, and I left it for a week, and I come back, and there's no leaks, and it had a lot of gas still left in it. So probably just leaked just a tad for like that day, and then just stopped because it wasn't leaking very much when it did. So it's a version 2 closed bolt magazine for WEM4s. This is the PDW. It is a friend's gun. I got this for him, but he traded me one of his gun cams, and then $30, but I actually didn't have to pay for the mag, so he paid for it. It's a really good condition. The only thing is the scratch on the bottom, which I actually did because this thing is not want to come off, and I had to do that to grease the heck out of it, and there's a bunch of grease on the seal, so it's all lubed up. Also, there are a few issues, so let's just go over it externally. This is a closed bolt model. Keep that in mind. I'll put that in the title. The flash hider is orange. It's a kind of a weird orange. It's like the metal orange. That makes any sense. Their barrel comes actually to the tip. That's one good thing about these PDWs. Comes through the orange tip. I have a version 2, or a version 3 open bolt, so I can compare it, sort of. But this outer barrel is steel. It's very realistic to like in the gas rods here, but it moves a bit. And if the barrel is like facing up and you try to cock it, it'll jam up. And when you let go, it will stop. It's like inside the bolt can't slide correctly if it's pointed up. This right here I had to put there because it was missing. Actually, this was gotten for me. Someone got it for me because they owed me $55 and it was for $50, and they bought it because they knew I like gas guns. But I'm like, I just spent $150 on a open bolt. I don't want this. So no returns because it was like a swap meet type thing. Freaking garbage. I did not want it at all. And the person knew I just bought a open bolt PDW, so it was purely his fault, but I ended up getting some good things out of it. But the owner's gonna have to switch to open bolt here eventually. So the upper here is a nice metal. It's actually textured very nicely. Same thing with the charging handle. When you disassemble it, you just pop the 2 pins out. You can pull this out. Now I'm gonna actually tighten these screws while I'm here. Yeah, they are very loose. This spring guide is so much thicker than the open bolt, and my open bolt spring guide actually snapped, so I ordered a new one. It was actually supposed to be here, today's Sunday. It was supposed to be here yesterday. Didn't get here, and I've been gone, so I got back today, so still not here. That's freaking crap. Thank you, Evike, for taking, it's been 6 business days, and it's a tiny spring guide, so thanks a lot for your great shipping. But this one is a lot thicker, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. Turn it over, pull your... It's like a real gun now. The Western Arms systems are not like this. You pull it out, it slides all the way out. There's actually notches in the receiver, like the real thing. But when you pull it out, it kind of drops off, which is not really how the real one is. But... And here's the bolt. This bolt is complete steel. The whole thing is steel. So you're getting, you don't have to worry about upgrading to an RA Tech or anything. The bottom of the bolt scrapes a lot, so keep that greased up. And then inside of the charging handle, not really necessary, because the only part that touches the bolt is the front here. It just hits it like that, so the inside doesn't even touch it. I have it greased. I don't know why I did that. Now the hop-up is not too bad, but the version 2, or the open bolts aren't. I don't like that hop-up either, so I don't like either of the hop-ups at all. I hate them. This one has better definitive clicks, but what the issue we're having with this is it bolt locks back randomly. and also it chops up BBs, so I have to use 30 grain BBs in this. If you use anything less, it literally chops the BB in half, because this metal part comes forward and slams against it. I think it's because this is loose, so I'm going to, like I said, I just got back today, so I'm going to check this out. I'll ask some people, because I don't know anything about this closed bolt. Well, I do, but not a whole lot, because I think this is like moving around, it's chopping up the BB. It is chopping up the BB, but I think it's because it's shifting too much. So it is properly greased. This lower receiver, actually, I think is, I think this is the version, the open bolt. It just has the closed bolt catch, because the color's different, and the finish is perfect, and it looks brand new. Sorry, don't want him to fall off of the table. The stock is gone. He does have a spring PDW stock he's going to put on here. It's actually one of these, but it's not that exact one. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bolt catch in. It prematurely locks back, like, randomly, and I think it's because I actually sanded this down, because on my open bolt it actually worked where, like, it grabs higher on the bolt, but I think this just, it hits the bolt when it's not supposed to, which is stupid, and it's not how it's supposed to be. So, I don't know, I can just take it out and just not have it in there, but my friend's not going to like that. But if he gets the open bolt, it will come with the new internals there. Spring guide back in. The FPS on this is actually unknown. I actually really want to chrono it on this video. I had 0.25 in here. Let me go look for the chrono really quick. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. Have to go find the chrono. Got it. Alright. It's pretty smooth, much smoother than my open bolt. See? It literally chopped the BB in half there. Hope the BB's out of that chamber. There we go. Let's see if we can get a reading out of this. 369. I think it's cycled, but I think it shot the pieces of BBs out. 407. Check every time. 422. 431. 422. This thing is shooting really hard, so I would use .3s, and that's what the person I sold it to is going to use until he gets an open bolt kit. Chopped up that BB. I'm going to have to tighten that bolt, or that nozzle in there. I like the nozzles, honestly. Like, they're metal, and it's really hard to break, but, like, it's loose, so it keeps, like, hitting wrong, and it's probably sticking forward when it's not supposed to. And you put it all the way back there, it shifts. So I'm going to actually probably call up somebody and ask exactly what is wrong with that, and what I can do to make it stop chopping up BBs. I'll actually add some lube onto this bolt really quick. It's smooth without the lube though, but it makes like a grinding sound without lube, so keep it lubed up. But that was just a quick review. The rate of fire is about like 8 rounds a second. It is very, very slow. A lot slower than the real thing. And the open bolts are insanely fast. So yeah, I do recommend this gun. I would probably say go with the open bolt just because parts are super easy to find. But on these closed bolts, it's hard to find. This magazine we had to pay $25 for, and honestly, I think we got ripped off. But I mean, it doesn't leak now. Actually, apply some. This is Teflon lube, Teflon grease, which is just good for seals, so it's basically just keeps that wet. So, thank you for watching, guys. I'll have another video up on my open bolt PDW probably tomorrow, and actually an unboxing of a friend's airsoft station unboxing tomorrow. But by the time I upload this, it'll probably be like a different day. I'll probably be uploading them on the same day. But thank you for watching, guys. So it does shoot hot. So .30s all the way if you have a closed bolt. Nothing less. Go with .30s. I'll probably have a comparison between this and the open bolt as soon as I get this thing to stop chopping up BBs. It didn't prematurely lock back, so maybe that works now. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys.